going on, Super Gamer fam? It's that time again. Round 3. I got more indies for you. Let's go. Oh, I think it's getting ready to start. Day of the Devs, baby. Are you ready? I'm hyped. Look at how many good games we're getting. Let's do it. Where's the man? Hey, Day of the Devs. Okay.
Hello and welcome to Day of
The
Devs,
man
digital
himself,
showcase
Mr.
for the best
Schaefer.
independent games, brought to you by Double Fine and I Am 8-Bit. We've been putting on the show for 9 years, believe it or not. Usually in person here in San Francisco, where people can come for free and meet developers and play great games. And listen
I
to
was
music
there last
and
year,
time
baby.
together. And we can't wait to get back to that. But until we can, we're going to still keep bringing games to you so you can check them out via this magical digital medium that we have here. We put out the call for submissions, and people from around the world sent in their games. And in fact, this year was a record number of submissions. So Day of the Devs is bigger than ever. And
I love it. That's what I'm talking about.
We picked the best ones to show you here today. I want to thank our generous
Bigger than
sponsors
ever.
for their contributions, because we really couldn't have done this without
Keep it
them.
up.
So thanks
Keep
to
the
them. I always
keep the
get so inspired
creativity
when I see
coming.
this collection of games, because the talent and inspiration and creativity on display just makes me really excited to be part of this art form and industry, both to make games and to play them. And I just feel really excited afterwards. So I hope you do too. So please enjoy Day of the Devs.
Let's go.
So y'all probably know Axiom Verge. It's a very popular Metroidvania. Came out now 6 years ago, believe it or not.
Of course.
And ever since, Tom Happ, the original creator, has been working on a sequel.
I also remember that it took 15 years to get the Vita.
And excited if you're a fan of the original. He's doing
But I think it was he was had some family stuff going on, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about part 2. That 2 is a different color though. You are not yourself. You belong to us now. Okay, ice theme? Snow themed?
Hello, I'm Tom Happ. I'm really excited to share with you some new details about Axiom Verge 2.
This is already slapping. I'm coming in hot. Call when you're ready.
Axiom Verge 2 plays a bit different from the original game. Whereas the main character, Trace, used a projectile-based weapon in the first game,
Are we more physical?
Indra's combat style is primarily melee.
You ain't said nothing but a word. Where last time you used the blicky, this time you're given the hands.
But brute strength isn't Indra's primary weapon. It is a contest of mind over matter, brains over brawn. Indra's ability to hack enemies and alter their behavior gives her a strong advantage no matter how formidable the enemy.
What in the world? Is that like the chafe stuff from Metal Gear, those particles?
In Axiom Verge 2,
Or chaff, excuse
it
me.
will be possible to complete the game without fighting any of the bosses.
Really? So I could just run.
I've talked to many people who loved exploring the world of Sudra in Axiom Verge, only to get stuck at a boss they just couldn't get past. And that ended the game experience for them.
It's always a good thing for
Players out there who
accessibility.
love a good boss fight, they're there for you and will be rewarded for your efforts. But if you prefer to run right past them and keep exploring, that's a completely valid way of experiencing Axiom Verge 2.
That's an interesting
Axiom Verge
philosophy.
2 will be here before you know it, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone discover all of the mysteries it has to offer.
I wonder how they account for the pacing with no boss characters. or if you choose to do a run without the boss characters in it. But I guess he did say that those people are more looking into the exploration.
And
So
one more thing.
I'm sorry.
In addition to PC and Switch, we're excited to announce Axiom Verge 2 is also coming to PlayStation 4 and 5.
Okay. The more people, the better.
I just can't
People need to
get
play
into
it.
This next game. It's so delightful. It's pure glee in a game brought to you by the gang at something we made out of Sweden. It's called Toem. It has the best art style and is just pure happiness. Try not to smile.
Hello.
Hey, son.
I
My name is
lose
Nicholas.
already.
I'm
I lost already.
We are something we made, and we're excited today to show our game called Toem.
Yep, I lose. This is tripping me out. Hold
You play
on.
as an amateur photographer on a journey to see the magical phenomenon known as Toem.
Okay, so this is kind of 3D.
But first, you need to get there by bus. And to earn your bus rides, you need to help the various quirky characters found in the different regions.
I love this type of stuff. Helping people with whatever they got going on. Doing those kinds of side quests. But they're actually like, they make you feel fulfilled and not just like, oh, go get this for me. But you feel like you're actually helping somebody.
The Photographing Guild will challenge your photographic skills with specific challenges. As you stroll along various locales, you'll run into puzzles that will have you using different tools.
You can put it on a stand. That's pretty good. Hmm? That's a cool picture in itself right there.
There's a lot to see and photograph in Toem.
I could see not wasting, but spending a whole lot of time here just trying to get any kind of different shot. Oh, macro.
And many friends to meet along the way. We ourselves are based in a super small town called Karlshamn, which is pretty calm and tranquil. We want to
Yeah, that's what this
capture that
screams.
inside the game.
That's what this screams to me. This is definitely
Hopefully make you feel at peace and content while playing. Toem.
been a long day. I need something.
Hopefully
I need
you
something
have a
to
great time
vibe
playing
out
Toem,
with.
and we
That's what
can't
this
wait
is.
to see your photos.
I'm into it. I'm into it.
Don't forget to wish list on Steam.
That's what he said.
Cool out.
Our next game pits you against your friends to run the fastest time through a series of dungeons. This is Phantom Abyss from Team Weeby and Devolver Digital.
Hi, I'm Ben Marinan from Team
I think
Weeby,
we saw this in the
and I'm
Devolver
lead
Direct.
developer on Phantom Abyss.
This is the one where it's like a jillion spikes everywhere, right? Yep. Yep. But now they get to talk about it this time.
In Phantom Abyss, the goal is to grab a relic buried deep within a procedurally generated temple. However, you only get one shot, and if you die, you never get to try that temple again. Phantom Abyss is an asynchronous multiplayer game, where temples are filled with the Phantoms, previous players who tried a temple before you and died. Eventually, when someone claims the relic, they'll seal off that temple, meaning only one person in the world will ever beat a specific temple.
Now that I don't remember
Players
hearing.
are
That's an
equipped
interesting
with a whip,
concept.
which they can use to climb obstacles and interact with the world around them. Phantoms also interact with the world, which can be used both to your advantage and disadvantage, so be careful. As players delve deeper into a temple, they become hunted by that temple's guardian. Guardians are incredibly powerful beings that will stop at nothing to prevent you.
Is that the relic?
from getting in a relic.
And you got to get out? Oh no!
There are many different types of whips that players can use in the game, which have their own strengths and weaknesses. You can also spend coins during a run to receive powerful blessings. The game's scheduled to be entering early access on Steam very soon, and I can't wait for everyone to enter this world.
Yeah, I got my eye on that one.
Phantoms claiming relics. I hope you enjoy it.
I wonder if they'll ever introduce like co-op temples, where I know they said it's asynchronous, but like, what if there's a super temple that's extra hard and you have to work together to get through it? I think that'd be pretty neat. That'd be pretty neat. Okay. Wish I had a PC to run it, but
Our next title is a heartwarming tale of fruits, fungi, and frogs. It's all about a little grape who is tasked with caretaking their island home and protecting it from invasive rot. Much like my own gardening experience out here.
Is this what I think it is?
Questing, combat, cultivation.
Is this what I'm always happy to see?
This is Garden Story.
There it is. I'm always happy to see Garden Story. Oh, but this might be new footage. How could you look at this and be like, nah, I'm cool? Not me. I feel like there's gonna be a lot to do. Just by the different landscapes, different climates, seems like. I'm wondering if there's an overall narrative, or if it's just like, hey, I need help with this. This dungeon needs to be, you know what I'm saying,
Hey,
taken
everyone.
care of.
My name's Will Lewis. I'm a co-founder of Rose City Games, and we are publishing Garden Story. Garden Story is being developed by our friend Pico Graham, with music by our friend Graham Nesbitt.
Let's go, Pico.
There's a lot to do in Garden Story. It's combat, exploration, management, where you're constantly learning about new characters and about parts of the island that you're kind of helping put back together. Moving between the seasonal villages of your island, you take on a lot of requests and challenges to help your community and discover a history between the characters and what's been going on there recently. There's this omnipresent, mysterious enemy called the Rot that's been popping up in force. And it's your job as the island's new guardian to take it on, even though you are the youngest greenling there.
But if I got the touch, if I got the power, I got to do it.
It's so fun to explore the really charming and chill elements of the game.
This soundtrack is incredible already. It better be streamable, or it better be on streaming services, or I'm gonna get hot.
There's really just a lot to discover. A lot of mystery mixed in with the gameplay, and a lot of really great atmosphere with how the art and the music comes together. The combination of some of Garden Story's more classic game inspiration with that chilled out, bright art and music style is really special to us. It's really easy to jump in and feel good about living in the world. The art and animation, music and sound effects bring something really, really new while making sure that you are comfortable in the game and feel right at home, despite all the new challenges in front of Little Guardian Concord.
That's exactly what these color palettes are doing too. They all work together. They all really cohesive. Makes it seem like one big
Wait
piece,
to see
one big
you
art
grow
piece.
when Garden Story comes out this summer.
Oh, thank God. Not too much longer. We don't have to wait too much longer.
Whether you've been trying to perfect sourdough or just get through all the piles of panic bought pasta you've accumulated, quite a few of us have spent a bit of time in the kitchen this past year. This next game aims to take your real-life cooking abilities to the next level, whether you're a seasoned chef or a culinary catastrophe. It's a super chill cooking sim that specifically explores the fascinating world of Philippine, Korean, and Japanese cuisines. Sit back and allow us to nourish your senses.
I said it
This
before.
is Soup Pot.
Let me at the cooking games.
I'm
Cooking
Gwen
Mama has
Foster from
trained me
Chicken
for
Club,
this.
and we're a
I'm ready.
collective of game developers making a game called Soup Pot.
I'm not gonna let her down. Oh, that's cool.
Soup Pot is a chaotic and chill cooking simulator that allows players to discover more than 100 different recipes.
I feel
from
like, did we
different
see this?
regions.
I don't remember if we got such a deep dive.
All
I
of
think it was in the
which can be
montages,
accessed
wasn't
in
it?
a social media app called Cookbook.
Teka lang, where's my recipe? Recipe, take me back my energy. Energy, ito yung bawang na I cannot see. I cannot see, panghalo to sa delicacy. Delicacy.
What makes our game unique is that there are no fail states.
That food
We
looking
wanted
good, Playboy.
players to be able to learn and fail and have fun with cooking. Cooking has always been part of many
Oh
games,
no.
but has rarely been the central mechanic. For Soup Pot, we work with chefs and cooks to make sure that the recipes in-game you could also make in real life.
Well, that's
For the
tight.
first time, We're showing that soup pot is just not
Imagine
limited to
making some
dishes
fire.
that can be made with cooking pots.
Like you have friends over
You can
and you make
also
something that's
grill and
incredible and they're like, man, where did you get this from? Oh, I made it. I learned it from a video game.
Alam yon, take a look na lang sa recipe sa karton. Don't you worry now, here cooking news is so clear. Mix mo lang with everything, busog yag until next
At Chicken Club, we love games like Overcooked, Cooking Simulator, Hot Pot for One, Tenba, and Moonglow Bay. We hope that our game makes you love cooking just as much as we do.
Man, them dishes looking good, boy. I'm hungry.
Next game comes from Glitchy Studio in France. This is a musical story. It's a beautiful adventure game that trades in dialogue trees for rhythm-based gameplay.
Oh, baby.
Hello everyone, I'm Charles Bardin, game designer and co-composer at the French video game company Glitchy Studio. And the game we're going to show you today is called
Once
The Musical
again,
Story.
I've been trained for this. Rhythm Heaven and DDR have trained me for this. I can handle it.
Did we make it?
This is gorgeous.
Where am I?
Protagonists of colors. I love to see it.
Am I dreaming? I can hear music. Yeah, I know this. This is my band. This is our music. This was our dream.
In a musical story, you play music to unlock memories.
I'm all about this already, bro. Any rhythm game. Let me stop. Let me let y'all talk.
The game is set against a 70s backdrop with influences from Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin or Jimi Hendrix, and tells the
You
story
don't
of Gabriel,
say.
a young musician trying to come to terms with his situation through the connections to his musical memory. Gabriel and his friends decide to participate in the legendary Pinewood Festival. Gabriel will experience friendship, love, but also very hard times as he struggles with addiction.
Oh, we're getting real. Okay.
The entire story is told without using a single word. The gameplay is very different from any musical game you know, as there's no visual playhead on screen.
You gotta feel it.
Everything is based on your ability to listen to the music and understand it, making it a very organic and rewarding experience.
Boy, if you don't have no internal rhythm, it's over for you. You might as well just watch it. I didn't say any specific group. I just said if you don't have rhythm, it might be a touch difficult for
the
you.
best possible balance between fun gameplay mechanics and a meaningful and soulful story. We really hope you'll enjoy the game when it releases later this year on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, iOS and PC, and we are super excited to tell you that a free demo is available to download on Steam right now. Have a good day, everyone.
Okay, later this year. Looks great, sounds great, great concept. I like that there's a deeper story than I thought it was gonna be.
Video games are such a beautiful medium because you can literally make them out of anything. Developer Kong Orange, who made the criminally underrated Felix the Reaper, are back with a painstakingly nuanced and super hyper detailed stop motion experience called Vocabulantis. And while stop motion is nothing new to games, their POV and perspective here is something really special, and it's still a few years out, but we're pretty pumped for it.
All right, y'all hyping this up.
And I am the stop motion part of Vocabulantis.
Y'all know I'm a like ahead. Come on now.
I'll need a word with the word Führer. His stupid interjection army is destroying Vocabulantis and my speaker scope. What did my speaker scope ever do to? Wait. The elevator is coming. This could be useful. Yes. Airplane. The humans will find me here. I need them both up here. Yes. Clever.
Better jump. Better jump for it.
I've made stop motion since I was a child, and I do it professionally now. But ever since the Neverhood came out in the 90s, I've dreamt of making a stop motion animated video game.
Huh.
But where you can control the characters, they can run and they can jump and they can grab onto things. But then it's fully stop motion animated.
Right.
So the animator moves the puppet, and you take a photo and the animator moves the puppet again. But to make it more interesting, we do it a little bit different. So the animator moves the puppet and we take the photo. So as you can see, each pose of the puppet is photographed several times
from
with
different lighting
directions.
sources.
And out of them, we can combine those photos into a normal map. The character running around in the 3D engine will have light information based on real light.
That is wild. What? How clever.
Oh, you decided to come back? Evil boy of no use. None of you speak. I remember now. But listen then. Now, I need your help. See that handle up there? Go pull it. If you have any questions, speak now. I thought so. Clever.
I'm flabbergasted right now. Just
It really integrates into the handmade sets that are photogrammetried in our photogrammetry scanner over here. Let me show you. So there is a motion control that controls the camera back there. And then the same motion control controls the objects, and the camera back there takes from each position of the camera. It's around 100 photos. The software turns it into a mesh, and then we use that in the game engine.
so are they digitally lighting these two then, or are they doing the same thing with the light sources? I didn't see anything, any rig like they did for the
But
characters.
still, we can make all the levels fun to play and interesting to play. Thank you so much for checking Vocabulantis out. I hope you liked what you see. We are looking forward to show you more.
Man, if they're gonna make the whole game like this, it's gonna be a minute. You know how long stop motion takes? Ooh.
Okay, yes, get up now. Now show that you are worth some use at least.
Oh boy. That is a Herculean effort, man.
Having been pretty much
More
rooted
power
to
to
the
that
spot
team.
for over a year now, the desire to jump in the car, drive off into the sunset, and never look back is strong in all of us. This next game, from the creator in the car, drive off into the sunset, and never look back is strong in all of us. This next game, from the creator.
Uh-oh. Did something goof? That was weird. Oh, I think it was a stream issue. Yep, it was a stream issue. Okay, let me scoot up. I think it starts about right here. No, man, but that last game,
and reach the
I couldn't
border,
imagine.
which is thousands of miles away in the mountains. As you try to get closer to the border, you will come across different characters, each of them with their unique backgrounds, storylines, and very strong personalities.
I missed the beginning of the story pitch. Are we like a hitchhiker?
Before we get much further, I should let you know that I have some anger management issues.
Oh yeah? Well, I have some being in this car issues. You can go ahead and pull right on over.
With Happy Taxi. Then just north it is. Now sit back and enjoy your ride with Happy Taxi.
No, I'm cool. I'm good.
By making those decisions along the way, you start tracing your own path to the border, and that path will be different for each player.
I saw you looking at my mags.
Magazine?
Are you a fan of dinosaurs? I won't get angry if you aren't.
What do you mean you aren't?
You will discover
I knew it.
personalities, of this country inhabitants, their backgrounds, their secrets, their trauma, and progressively, by all the decisions, you may even change their country.
Guess you forgot I had a gun. Now, get in your filthy van and find me a light.
I'm Mike.
What?
I play Jared and many other characters on Road 96.
I feel like having a smoke.
A lot of bad things happened in his life. He's really bitter and he's kind of taking his revenge out on everyone else.
He just tried to pop me. Oh no, he shot the van. There's no use running. He has a car. Unless the car broke down.
And most importantly, the path to the destination will vary from thousands of possibilities.
Huh.
They helped me, played games with me, they stole my money.
Oh,
Maybe
this
they
game!
But I have to come back home. I have to make my own way to help the brigades. Where am I? Road 13, Road 42, Road 67.
What?
Road
Oh, that's
96.
right. You could. Oh. Okay, I remember seeing this before. The first part I had no idea.
Still early, developer Strafon has created something really special and unique with the Wandering Village. On paper, it's a town building sim. You go about your business, you build up your population, erect buildings, mine for resources, but it has a really rad twist.
Hello everybody, we're Claudia Beck
Hi.
and Filomena Schwab from Strafon Studio, and we're here today to present to you our upcoming game, The Wandering Village, a city building simulation game on the back of a giant wandering creature.
All right, okay. Xenoblade 2. I see y'all. Or Xenoblade, I guess. Xenoblade series. This is an interesting
Our
concept.
studio is known for doing science-based games, and this one is based in biology and ecology.
And I think that's what's going to carry it, because I don't know. The art styles seem a little not. It's not. They're not bad, but they don't seem like they go well together. That form of 2D and this form of 3D. Let me look again though.
Studio Ghibli, and musically,
Maybe I have to warm
it's
up to it.
influenced by various forms of folkloric music from all around the world. Your people will be escaping and seeking shelter from a toxic fungus. And they will find it on this giant animal they call Umbu. Traveling from biome to biome, bringing new opportunities, but also new challenges. And you're gonna be communicating with the Umbu to create and build on your symbiotic relationship.
How?
If you build this specific building, the Horn Tower, near the animal's head, so it will be able to hear you, you then get this additional view of zooming out to the animal and giving it different commands. Such as run or lay down.
Okay.
But the Onbu is still a wild creature, and so it may decide to listen to you, but sometimes it won't, depending on mood and your relationship with the animal. We are big fans of city builders and colony sim games in general. Don't Starve, Black and White, The Settlers, RimWorld, and Banished, and all of them inspired us.
I love that they're not. These devs are not afraid to be like, yo,
It would be Frostpunk
X,
and Airborne
X,
Combat.
Y, and Z game
Because they not only
is a
share
banger,
Aurora,
and it
but
made
they
me
also
want to
have a
make
unique
something.
setting and
That
a
is
unique
so cool that people are like tipping their caps to their inspirations. Because I think they're like maybe the third team to do that today. So that's really awesome to see.
To release The Wandering Village on Steam Early Access later this year in Q4. So if you liked what you saw, please consider to leave us a wish list. And if you want to stay up to date with the development of the game, come join us on Discord. Thanks for your attention. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I think it'll grow on me. It's such an interesting concept. I want to see it through, especially communicating with the creature. How is that going to affect the town? Is there going to be environmental hazards that maybe we need to stop for a minute for? Are we running from other bigger creatures? What are we doing? I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions.
Next up is Unbeatable from D-Cell Games, just coming off a super successful Kickstarter campaign. Oddly, it's another beautiful narrative adventure game with rhythm mechanics, but much different than a musical story, so please enjoy.
I'm Andrew Tsai.
I'm TJ Maddox.
I'm Rachel Lake.
I'm Vasily Nikolaev.
I'm Jeffrey.
I'm RJ Lake.
And we are D-Cell Games.
We're making Unbeatable,
An anime-inspired rhythm adventure game where music is illegal
and you do crimes.
What are we doing? Let's go. Let's go right now. I don't even have to see the rest of it. But thank goodness it's a banger. Oh yeah, baby.
One button for up and one button for down.
What?
That framework powers everything, from fighting off monsters during a rock concert, to winning an eating competition, to playing darts.
In between that, you're going to be exploring the city, avoiding the authorities, talking to locals, finding hidden secrets, and, of
This
course,
is
planning out your
wild.
illegal underground concerts.
The art style is phenomenal. The music is banging. I love the control scheme.
barely managed a daring escape from the local police.
They They find themselves washed up on a beach on the outskirts of the city, and now need to scope out a venue and figure out where they're going to lie low and practice.
Before you go on for the big show, you're going to be finalizing the songs that you're playing.
The songs you have access to here are all based on what Beat and the band have managed to write, which is influenced by all of your decisions.
Huh. Interesting. So no two people are ever gonna have the same set list.
Unbeatable is a synthesis of everything we love about our favorite games with the memories that we have of watching bootleg anime as kids.
Suncoast Video, baby. I was there. I was there.
Nostalgia and the ways that nostalgia objects change when viewed with different contexts.
If you say 2022, I'm gonna be so heartbroken, but I'm willing to wait, man.
Since that will be a bit, why not download our free demo, Unbeatable White Label, right now?
Done.
Grab it on Steam and itch, and it will let you play through a dozen songs already.
Thank you from everybody at D-Cell Games.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing today. This rules.
Our pals at Devolver Digital are back with developer Acid Nerve for Death's Door. This is the team behind Titan Souls, so if you're a fan of super challenging combat, tight boss battles, and birds with swords, you're gonna dig this one.
Hi, I'm David Fenn. I'm a producer and designer at Acid Nerve, and we're working on a game called Death's Door.
Oh, I saw this one. I saw this one, baby. I caught this on Twitter.
It's a fantasy action-adventure set in a strange world where nothing naturally dies anymore, and this group of lazy office worker crows are in charge of maintaining some sense of order. You play as one of the crows, and your job is to venture into the outside world and reap the souls of the dead.
Let's see. Bird pun. More like hyper flight drifter. Am I right?
The combat focuses on intense, fast-paced brawls where mistakes are punished and skill is rewarded.
Okay, so it's gonna be. Do we have any accessibility? Because this looks like one everybody needs to check out.
Our background is in tight 2D pixel art action, and we've been careful to maintain the responsiveness of this style.
Right, which you can do, but at the same time, what's your accessibility looking like?
The world is fully explorable, and it's entirely handcrafted.
Oh, whenever somebody has incredibly difficult games like that,
Characters and enemies that you meet have memorable, twisted designs as well.
I always wonder about the accessibility options, because you may require twitch reflexes, and not everybody can do that.
But it's equally about discovering the secrets of its
Even with the last game,
and unraveling.
was it Unbeatable? There was a lot of quick notes. Like, do you have maybe a one-button version or something like that?
Most closely match one of our oldest inspirations, The Legend of Zelda.
Don't get me wrong, it's still looking sick though. I'm just curious about, you know, what they're doing for that. I know it's a smaller team, and it's difficult for small teams to have the resources to spare to you know, fully dedicate a lot of time.
Also bring hope to the weird and wonderful residents who are trying to make their way in this strange place. The setting and the circumstances are bleak, but the moment-to-moment interactions have touches of humour and positivity. It's this juxtaposition that we find so compelling, and we really hope that you do as well. If so, you can look forward to playing Death's Door when it comes out this summer. Thanks.
Okay, I was gonna swear up and down you were gonna say 2022. Yeah, this is awesome. Ooh! Did they say what it's gonna be on? Not yet? Okay. That's fine.
Over the last generation of games, we've seen such crazy leaps in animation, but it's not just technology leading the charge, it's artistry. Behind the Frame is a perfect example of that. It's a narrative-focused experience from a developer out of Taiwan called Silver Lining Studio, and it's got serious Ghibli vibes. Also, rumor has it during playtests, it's been known to be a tearjerker.
I was getting ready to say he's gonna say it's made people cry. I knew it. Here we go. Like, I need more games like this to make me cry. Come on, man.
Today we're going to show you a little bit of our game, Behind the Frame.
Oh! I must have missed the name of this one. Wasn't this in the... No, was this in the Wholesome Direct? Yeah, it was. To be fair, though, the Wholesome Direct had 85 million games. Not a bad thing, but...
Yeah. Behind the Frame is a puzzle-solving, story-oriented game. The story is about a painter who is pursuing her lifelong dream to become a professional artist.
Alright.
We really want to make the game feel like anime film, so we use cel anime style to differentiate interactive objects from backgrounds. The game
It's an
plays
interesting-
in first-person perspective, with several cutscenes.
It's an interesting choice. Choosing what to animate and what not to animate and letting the player's imagination fill in the rest. It's really bold, because a lot of people will go, oh man, they cheaped out, when that's not the desired effect at all. It's just to help your imagination to believe the illusion that everything is in play, is in motion.
Wow.
It's a stylistic choice. At least I would believe so. But what do I know? I only have like a little associate's degree.
But she later on will found out her apartment has some secrets that she didn't know of. Like I mentioned before, we want this game to have anime and whimsical feels, so we chose hand-paint 2D panorama environments instead of building a 3D model.
It's very well done for being hand-painted. It's definitely like really easy to perceive as a 3D space. All right, big fella, you're not making that jump in reality. Come on now.
The story is really about love, life, and how to preserve memories. We are really excited to be part of Date of Death. Thank you, guys.
Bro, he didn't even mention the date. He was like, hey, cool it. They giving us the
We've always felt like the mission
the cleaver soft. It'll be ready when it's done.
So we always take a
You'll see it in
turn to
about 8
spotlight
years.
Organizations around the world that are doing good by the gaming community. One of those is Asobu. They're based in Tokyo, and they're helping indie devs in Japan make their dream projects come true.
What is this? A publisher? A new publisher?
Hi everyone, my name is Anne and I'm the manager of Asobu, a community hub for indie creators here in Tokyo.
遊ぶっていうのは何なのか。遊ぶのコンセプト自体はコミュニティを作っていく、コミュニティを醸成していくということです。今具体的にどういう活動をしているかというと、渋谷にコミュニティスペースを運営して、そこをベースとして活動をしている初期メンバーの方々が主にゲーム制作を。
So it's like the WeWork thing, but for game dev? That's pretty interesting.
Community where you can learn from each other, find friends, collaborators.
Oh, okay.
Project by connecting them with other awesome indie communities all over the world or outlets, like today, the Day of the Dev.
すごくいろんな人々にとってはゲームを作るということがどういうことなのか割と分かりづらいことなんだと思います。
So different teams can communicate back and forth and share like philosophies and whatnot.
こういうふうにやってる。そしてこういう成功を収めることができる。そういうことを広くいろんな人に伝えていきたいと思っています。そんなコミュニティをクリエイターたちと一緒に作っていくことによって新しい風が吹くのかなと思っています。
But back to the end point on promoting Japanese indies. Here is a few games to keep an eye on. Head is a unique 2D puzzle platformer being solo developed by the young creator Namatagashi.
Oh, I'm the power source. Okay.
You play as a tiny robot, trying to bring back the light to the world. Electricity runs through everything you touch.
Soundtrack is bumping. Gameplay seems tight like Mega Man.
Including any place you toss your robot head.
That's different. Okay.
Head is due out on Steam and itch.io later this year. Demolition Robots KK put you in control of a giant robot, out to make all the cash you can by destroying as many buildings as possible.
So it's top-down Rampage. I'm all about it.
This is multiplayer mayhem with a twist.
What's the rub? Oh, she said.
Viewers can influence the game by choosing items or actions on screen.
How does that work?
Demolition Robots KK is planned for PC and console release later this year. Walk is a survival horror title from Kazuni Games. Inspired by influence.
Sorry, Walk Team. I already told you I've reached my scary game quota for the year. Can't do it. As good as it looks, I can't do it.
You control control a defenseless schoolgirl trying to return home before dark.
I'll tell you what, I'll pick it up and it can sit until next year. But I'm
Ashes
good.
by mysterious shadow creatures. Heavenly Games is planning to launch Walk as a Kickstarter later this year. And that's all for today. Thank you so much, Day of the Dead, for having us. We're big fans and it really means a lot to be a part of this. If any of the stuff I talked about sounds interesting, please stop on our Asobo Discord or any of our events to check out and say hi. On our website, asobu.dev, we're launching a community profile section where both foreign and domestic creators and collaborators can use to find each other. And please
That's
keep
cool.
an eye on our next Asobu Indie Showcase coming this September. Hope to see you there.
On its surface, our next game is a serene slice-of-life fishing RPG in a tranquil setting of 1980s Canada.
What?
Underneath
Fishing
the waves,
RPG?
there lies exciting adventure, exploration, and
I'm
aim.
sorry?
Jump on board and join us on an epic voyage, and maybe you'll encounter the mystical monsters of Moonglow.
Hi, I'm Zach,
Oh.
And I'm Lo, art director.
and we're the co-founders of Bunny Hug.
With our lovely global team, we're working on our studio's debut game, Moonglow Bay.
I already told y'all I was in the other day, but if you got some new footage for your boy, let me see it.
Well, Guppy, you did it. Your first catch. 40 years, and you still surprise me. I know this place seems strange. A fishing town afraid to fish. But that's why our new venture might just stay afloat. Because all those stories about the mystical monsters of Moonglow are exactly that. Stories.
Or so you think.
Moonglow Bay is set along the eastern Canadian coastline during the 1980s.
I dig that even though I've seen these
I've
before,
always admired fishing in games like Harvest Moon and Legend of the River King.
they get to go a little bit more in
It's very rare
depth.
to see that feature as a core mechanic, let alone in an RPG. So we've really wanted to capture the magic of fishing in these games and make it the heart of our game.
Dig, 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 dig.
As you catch and cook, you'll be able to sell a variety of recipes to upgrade your shop, gear, and fishing boat. Rebuilding the economy of a town.
This
on
looks
the
like a
verge of
new recipe.
Today, we're excited to review the aquarium.
Oh, really? This wasn't here.
This is where you can donate, preserve, and exhibit your fish while being rewarded for your efforts.
Your journey is split into 5 distinct story arcs with a fully inhabited town to traverse and the potential for grand encounters.
Documenting over 100 varied aquatic species, all while
It's got to be some big ones, right? You know what I mean?
I'm excited to share that in addition to Xbox consoles, Game Pass, and Steam, Moonglow Bay will be coming to Epic Game Store, which you can wishlist now.
This bay is full of amazing new creatures waiting to be discovered. So we'll find them and share them with the world. Together.
I knew it. I knew it.
As long as this book is by your side. So am I. Welcome home.
Done. Double done. Even more than last time.
This next one mashes up a bunch of genres in an unexpected way, but it's oh so satisfying. It's called Loot River, and it's from a studio called Straka out of Slovakia. And they've taken super frenzied roguelike action, procedural dungeon generation, and even a bit of Tetris, and mushed it all together in a pretty fucking cool way.
Hey, watch it.
I'm Miro from Straka Studio. Imagine if Diablo and Tetris had a baby. We're working on an island-shifting action roguelike coming to Xbox and PC, Loot River.
Huh. Who do I know that's good at Tetris, though? That I could tell about this? Look at this art style already.
In Loot River, we wanted to create a game about total player agency. With the ability to rearrange the world, you can overcome even the strongest foes. With each death, you wake up in an alternative reality. We are right now in the hub area that you can fill with useful NPCs as you progress.
Huh.
The hub directly connects to the sunken village. You traverse the area using wooden platforms that you can slide in any direction you want. The platforms themselves are a handy tool in combat, dodging the fast enemy attacks, splitting
Oh, so you
groups
could
of
stop him
enemies,
at any point.
or providing a hasty retreat.
Okay, I was thinking this was like when he said Tetris, like, oh, you got to get your raft or whatever over there, and you have to figure it out in so many moves. But you can move every piece.
Instead, I'll make a path for them, lure them out, circle back, and get my reward unharmed. You can pair
That's
it
pretty
with
cool.
attacks
You
and
can
counter
outsmart
with
him.
counterattack. Enemies get stranger as you fight your way through Loot River, like a mage that can lock platforms together, preventing you from escaping until you defeat him.
Okay, so you can be stopped. Are there... Because I was wondering, well, if I can just do that the whole time, why wouldn't I just move the pieces the whole time? It seemed a little OP, but they figured it out.
Handcrafted elements, similar to Dead Cells or Spelunky. This way, we ensure...
Look at the shoutouts. They still going. I'm all about that.
With a clear way forward, while also keeping every run different. During
This
your
is something
journey,
else.
You'll encounter many other travelers. Some of them hostile, but many still friendly. You'll encounter merchants or aspiring artists. Or perhaps vendors who can join your group and
What are you
give
buying?
permanent upgrades. You'll encounter beings so powerful, your entire existence is merely a small annoyance for them.
Ouch. I see where this is going. And I bet you I can't get on those stairs either, so I gotta figure it out. Oh, God. Ooh. We looking at this year? What's up? Nope, it's a ways out. I'm cool, I can wait.
So I love when a game has an art style that looks unlike anything else. That's definitely the case with this next game. It's from a small team in Ecuador and really captures the sights and sounds of the place well. This is Despelote.
Hi, my name is Julian and I'm the main developer of Despelote alongside Sebastián Balbuena, who is in charge of the art and the music. The game is being produced by Gabe Cusillo and Ian Berman.
Looking at that monitor, I feel like they probably used, what is that called? not panorama, but like the globe, where you can take pictures all around and stitch them together.
You play as a kid, and you're sitting around in school just waiting for the day to be over because you just want to play soccer.
Ya sonó la campana, vamos. Hola.
It's 2001, and Ecuador is on the verge of qualifying to the World Cup. Qualified to the World Cup before, so it is a pretty big deal, and everybody match.
Mira, wow, desde aquí se ve mi casa. Mira, perro, lo dejo. Mira, se ve un perrito desde acá. ¿Vamos a jugar?
The country was just coming out of this big financial crisis. The idea of qualifying just gave a lot of people a lot of hope.
I've never seen anything like this before. This kind of like, this color palette, this...
You don't really play a soccer match because, to be honest, it's just way more fun to kick it around and annoy the people in the park. This park is inspired by a lot of the parks I used to
just
play
like a kid, man.
Like La Carolina in Quito. It is full of characters just going about their day. We recorded these conversations in an improvisational manner. We really wanted to capture this community of people, and we thought that having them improvise instead of us telling them what to say just
feels more natural. Yeah. Just let the kids play, put mics on them.
They all react to the ball in unique ways, and sometimes this leads to a big...
You suck at soccer. That's a really cool detail where you can just hear the adults talking in the background, because when we were kids at the park and our parents were there, they did not care about what we were doing. They were having their own conversation. So the fact that you can hear that the whole time is a really, really good touch.
Basically, Despelote is a story about how soccer can impact a place and its culture.
I'll hit you with the ball. There's a lot of heart. A lot of heart in this game.
We have one last surprise. It's from developer Variable State, best known for their game Virginia. But with Last Stop, they evolved their narrative pedigree and take it into a much more supernatural territory. It's published by Annapurna Interactive, and...
Well, it's a winner already.
Because they've also been so kind to lend us a sneak peek at their upcoming Annapurna Interactive showcase, which is chock full of freeze frame moments, so you won't want to blink.
We already know this. Annapurna don't miss. I've said it before and I'll say it again. So if they got their hands in this, you already know it's a winner. Don't even worry. I don't even have to see it.
Don't stop.
But I'm gonna see it though.
This is crazy. We need to move him. Let's get him inside, out of sight.
Are you a human being? Like me?
Come a little closer.
You two.
made for each other. I just want my body back.
So I feel like I haven't properly explained this. Are you okay traveling to the other side of the galaxy?
I read the brief.
We're making history here, Mina. Resources, technology, culture. This is the next frontier. I'm counting on you, Mina.
All right. I'll get the job done.
Dad!
This is not your fault. If it's anyone's, it's mine.
I think I've made a terrible mistake.
If you want my help, you only have to ask.
I gave up everything.
Come on, Hughes. This is it. Don't you want to know what's on the other side?
Win. 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 Next month? Okay. Annapurna mini direct. I can confidently say July. Okay, I'm there. Anything you're going to see in that showcase is a buy. Trust me.
And that's it. Thank you for joining us for Summer Games Fest and this Day of the Devs Developer Showcase.
Awesome.
See what I mean? Aren't you excited now to go make games or play games or to build a tree fort or something? Like it's
You better believe it.
And thank you to all the developers who submitted their games.
If you're looking to submit one of your awesome games for a future Day of the Devs, head on over to dayofthedevs.com and sign up for our email list. It's the first place we spill the beans on call for submissions, no matter what time of year it is.
Thanks to all of my co-hosts, thanks to I Am 8-Bit, and everybody who helped with the show.
Thank you as always for the generous support from our partners for making all of this possible. We could have not done this without you. PlayStation, Idea Xbox, Nintendo, Prime Gaming, and Steam. For the last 9 years, you've been on our court, and we super appreciate it. Extra special thanks to all the musicians who performed or lent their flavor to this broadcast. You made it all the more exciting and thrilling. We got Luca and Omniboy for We Are OFK. We got the incomparable Darren Korb and Ashley Barrett yet again performing at a Day of the Devs, this time from the supergiant masterpiece Hades. We got the poet, the legend, Dose One, who lent us his beats yet again to round out the editorial of this.
Thanks for watching. Until next time, I hope we can see each other in person.
And we got one more to close you out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scientific.
Oh, this the one more thing. This the banger? Okay. I didn't think they meant an actual banger. Okay. How are they? Can we do this with the radio? Or with the tuner? color me intrigued. They're probably like, look, bruh, we just made a music video. You're looking too much into it. Fair point. It's a banger though. Don't mind me. I'm just sitting here. I'm vibing. I'm cool. I'm cooling. But this was a phenomenal, as always, Day of the Devs. They always come with some heat that you've never seen before, and they always reinforce all the stuff that you saw before and you know is gonna be a banger. Oop. Move that out the way. I really like the variety that they had. It was definitely something for everybody and a lot for me. I don't know what else. I mean, it's just the creativity on display every time. It gets me every time. I'm such a sucker for creativity, and it shows here in spades, man. I guess I'll go ahead and close this out from another stellar showcase. Double Fine, y'all killed it. Until next time, enjoy the rest of E3. I'll see y'all soon. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for supporting the little guys. And I'll catch you later. Peace.